Chyba w kolejnym odcinku. Idziemy dalej.
This trunk.
Yes, take
Okay.
plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
I spieprzamy.
Lovely. Now,
Mhm.
swell. Each trial has these features.
Ale to wygląda
Place the
pięknie.
mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
A to tu.
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Beard.
Dobra.
Flames make the pyre sink.
Ła.
Yes, how beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallows, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Dobra.
And do be careful out here.
Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
No, nie wiem, czy tu jesteś bezpieczna, ale dobra. Dobra. I coś klikłam. Nie to, co chciałam. Okej. No, to powinnam mieć. Też. No dobra. Aha, okej. To git. Dobra, misja. Chodźmy jeszcze do tej. Zróbmy to. Aha. Nieważne. Dobra, chodźmy na to. Okej. Aha. Dobra, to pokazuje wszystkich tych... Wszystkie rzeczy, tak? Aha. Okej. Dobra. poboczny. A, drugą. Naprawdę.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Czekaj, podświetlę se. Co? Coś jest? Mhm. Trochę daleko. Znowu. Nie mogę tam? Czemu on mi tam pokazuje? Co on mi za drogę pokazuje? No dobra. Nie mogłam przejść. Git to się może przydać. Nie wiem do czego. Ale wezmę. Serio tak daleko poszłam? Gdzie ty mnie prowadzisz? Nie można i nie mogę tędy iść? Serio? Teraz tam. No biegnij. A, tu. Co to? Nie wiem, coś jakby mi się tu... Aha, okej. No dawaj. Nie w tą? Nienawidzę drzwi. Przysięgam. Zwierzętach dalej nic. No okej.
Onion.
Morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Mhm.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Zobaczymy.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
No ale ja się boję.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
O Jezus.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
Masakra.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Świetnie.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
O matko.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let me find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Mhm.
Let's see how to balance my
No
staff.
dobra.
Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room.
Mhm.
Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Serio.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Ale ja ci nie
Nice to meet you.
wypadł.
I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Wypadł.
Excuse me?
Your
duel
duel
with
with Sebastian. And he's good. Oh, he's really good. You outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Przecież z tobą chyba też wygrałam.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
pierdolę.
Look at that. Well, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming. They left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards,
A
aren't
może
they?
z tobą nie?
My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone. But, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Nie strasz mnie. O, czy jakieś inne gówno? A ta malwa. Jeszcze mogę? Coś zerwać?
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves.
Co masz
I've
tam?
got a lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Tak.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Dobra. Bardzo chętnie. Dobra, zostawię to. No, 5 minut jeszcze. A ja mogę to z większością wypadł. Oni mi przynajmniej drzwi otworzyli. Łatwo. Dzięki.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
No, nie ma.
Potion should not be.
Oj. Te pióra to niechcący, mogę je oddać. Mhm.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an
Niestety.
Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Gareth,
Hello again.
here's the Whooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant. Thank you. It's going to take a
Niechcący.
moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
To trzeba czekać.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Gareth! Again.
Linda, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there. I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Niechcący dla ciebie przyszłam. Biuro panu zajebałam niechcący.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That will be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
No puść mnie, że...
My robes are going to reek.
No, to jest problem.
I've always said that travel.
Co teraz? No.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Pierdolone drzwi. Nie no, popierdoli mnie. Otwórz drzwi. No już myślałam. Nie wiem, mam problem z tymi drzwiami. Dobra, nieważne. To kurde. Nie wiem.
Lumos. Revelio.
A to się wal.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Czego?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that whooper feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you
Daj mi
find time
spokój.
for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Nie no, spieprzej.
I don't know, Gareth. Secret passage to a cellar? Sounds like it's off limits.
Not at all. It's a perfectly legitimate secret passage. I'd use it if I could. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
Not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to
Nie
steal
chcę
from a
dać,
shop?
spróbuję.
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeydukes is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient.
Ja pierdolę.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be a... Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings.
You there? Yes, you.
Nie, 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 nie,
I
nie.
wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. That's your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section.
Kurwa.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Czyli jednak nie widzieli.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages.
Tam
I'd
się
be happy to
patrzysz.
take you to him if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me on the
Jezus
way.
Maria. Wszyscy tylko przysługa i przysługa. Idźże, biegnij.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon? Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one flows through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Oh, I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
To nagle wszystkim można wierzyć. Dziwne.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the
Książka tu
painting.
była gdzieś.
I'll wait right here. Do try. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Hmm. Dupa tam. Aha. Mam szukać ci tego. Ciekawe jak. Ojej. Hmm.
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What
Look
could
at
be
the
what?
delicious food and what found themselves.
Interesuj się.
It smells glorious in here.
Jabłko.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten.
Mhm.
I'd best keep looking.
Skradek.
Pardon me,
Powiedz.
but couldn't you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Tyłach. Oj.
There's a disgusting smell. Oh, I must be getting close.
Student, what a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help. And to meet you as well.
Dobra.
Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
Spadam stąd. No kurde. Do, masz.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you'll come bearing.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Mhm. Dobra.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. Won't regret it.
Nie mam wyjścia. Chwila. Gdzie moja
Who's there
ładowarka?
behind me? It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's
Nie
here.
wiem.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass.
Tutaj.
We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like
Oh, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
Te muchy.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, and this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. I'm sure luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
It's when you could only see me now.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Kurde, trochę średnio, że sama.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Pilot. There.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
Jezus.
Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous. Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts.
You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
No to grubo.
Begin! Blast away until you find him.
Niech one nie rosną mi tu.
I'm glad I
Super.
won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Odrastają.
Stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Jest.
Why did I come back here?
Dobra.
I could do that too if I...
Nie uciekaj tak.
Here we go again.
Dobra.
Never seen it played like
Dobra. Git.
Having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages. So I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But we can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
No dobra. Dobra, w którą stronę mam iść? Mnie to kurde nie wiem. Dobra, teraz. Muszę nauczyć się zaklęcia. Super. Aha. No, tylko jest problem. Jak ja mam się tego nauczyć? Da mi jakieś zadanie gdzieś coś? Liczyłam, że to się uda. Czy to mnie tam prowadzi? Tak. No to nie. Kurde. I no tu. Walka. Hm. Czemu mi nie pokazuje? Co jest? Nie wiem. Zróbmy to zadanie. Ja pierniczę, no. Taki plus, że da się tepnąć.
Are we?
Czemu nie pokazuje tego zadania? Mm. Tak. Dobra. Jakiś posąg. Straszyłam się. Okej. Dzięki.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium.
No dobra.
The lift. Must be how I get down.
Uuu.
Looks broken though.
No to nie wiem. Czemu to nie tak? A już wiem. Dawaj, dawaj.
A lift. Must be how I get down. It's broken.
Teraz.
Seems to have done the trick.
Oj. Kurde, muszę te obroty robić.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Okej, coś nowego. Nie pajęczyna. Szlaken.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Czyli tak się nie da. Oj. No nie wiem. Hmm. Hmm. Kurde, tylko no... Jak to podnieść? Dobra. Okej.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Dupa tam. Oj. A nie, dobra, miałam to. Nie to. To.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Ej.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Ale ja nie pamiętam. Jak one się nazywają? To? Aha. Dobra.
That did the trick. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
No to co? Reszta chyba w następnym. Na razie.